Hello, hello, hello. Thank you for joining me. My name is Jayla Townsend. I'm a Senior Ruby Ambassador with Plexus Worldwide. And if you are wanting to know more about all things pop-up parties, you're in the right place at the right time. So many of you have been asking me to give you a breakdown of how these pop-up parties work. And so I just decided, let's just make a video so that it's really easy for you to share and learn. And so if you have any questions or if I'm not clear about something, send me a message over on social media or email me, however you need to get in touch with me, and I'll be happy to help you out. So what exactly is a pop-up party? Well, that's a great question. A pop-up party essentially is just an online event, really, an opportunity event. But let me tell you the story about how these pop-up parties came to occur. I had been with Plexus for over now almost 5 years, but I had been with Plexus 4.5 years and had, within my first year, made it all the way up to gold and just kind of sat there for a while working and reaching out, but not really growing. And so to say I was frustrated, that's an understatement. I was very frustrated. And then suddenly, my amazing diamond, earlier this year, we were kind of brainstorming, trying to figure out what to do. And really, I had no answers. I was doing all the things, all the IPAs, everything, and just was very discouraged. And I saw my points fall all the way back from gold to zero. Okay, that was January of 2020, this current year we're in. My diamond upline, she was presented with the opportunity to hear about a sideline team, what they were doing, and they were doing something called pop-up parties. And so their format looks a little different than our format, but we tried their format and we just kind of tweaked it to make it our own. So they were doing live Facebook parties, 30 minutes in length, where 3 to 4 different people were going live sharing their stories. And I tried that at first, and I really didn't get a lot of return. And I thought, okay, there's got to be something better. I've got to be able to do this differently. And so I figured out how to broadcast live from Zoom into a Facebook group and have one co-host. So there's 2 people sharing. And so the process looks a little bit like this. So let's say you have someone, an ambassador, who wants to reset their business. Or you have a brand new ambassador who has joined you. That's like the best news ever, right? We all get really excited when we have a new ambassador join us because we're so excited for all the things for them, all the opportunities. So I reach out to that person or my team. We reach out and we say, okay, great. We're so excited for you. I know you don't have your products yet, but this was a great investment and we want to help you get your money back, help you get your products paid for. And so can I set up a party for you? It doesn't require anything on your part. All you have to do is just invite 3 to 5 friends. Do you think you can do that? Almost 100% of the time, they say yes. I give them the words that they need to use to invite people. I set up the group and I host the party. And it is themed for a particular person. So that party, when they say yes, let's use April. We're going to use my friend April. She joins. I offer her this opportunity. She says yes. Okay, here's the magic, guys. You want to create urgency and set this pop-up party within 24 to 48 hours. Set it up quickly. Don't delay. Don't give people the opportunity to say, oh, well, maybe next week. No, create that urgency. So I set that party up usually for the next night. And I go in and set up a private Facebook group. I theme it. I make a graphic, super easy to do. I make a graphic using WordSwag for this, we're going to say for April. And so it might say Health and Wellness Celebration with April. Please join us Tuesday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. And we set that up and I send it to her. She starts inviting her friends. If I have other people on my team working, they can invite people as well. This is a tool we all use together. And so I send them invite words if they need that. Sometimes they don't. April didn't. She was able to send those words herself. And so we invite those people. Now, When it gets time for the party, for the group, there's not a lot of posting you have to do. There's not a lot of warming up. There are posts for a 15-minute warning. So I have a post that I schedule the day of that'll go out at 8:45. See y'all soon. Grab your friends, grab a beverage, get ready to have some fun. And then sometimes I play an early bird giveaway game where it's just a post to kind of get, if I don't know the person very well and I want to get a temperature reading of my audience, we'll do that as well. And then on the dot, 9 o'clock, I go live with my co-host, whomever that might be. I broadcast that into that private Facebook group where everyone's waiting to watch. It's like a show. It's so fun. So we start by playing a little music. I'm all for dance parties, get everybody excited. And then there is a welcome. And then after the welcome, we play a short game. It could be a purse party game. It could be a holiday game, whatever you can think of, an Amazon game, whatever you can think of to get people interacting. Also, the other thing that if you are the broadcaster, only one person needs to be the broadcaster. So when you are over in the Zoom account broadcasting, you might want to set up your phone on a tripod so that you can see the comments come in, make sure the volume is off. There is a 1 to 2 minute delay, but you can kind of gauge that interaction. You want to interact with your audience always. Get calls to action, have people liking and hearting and saying things. So I usually am the broadcaster. I set up my phone so I can see and interact. I introduce my co-host. Usually I ask, she shares her story. We talk about what she loves. And then I ask people who are not guests to share what they love, what products they're using, what they've done for them. And then usually my co-host asks me my story and I share my story. And the giveaway, I also have a giveaway. I forgot to mention that. I have a giveaway. Sometimes I give away a cute pair of earrings because people know I love big earrings. Sometimes I give away $10 Amazon cards. It just depends on my audience, like I said. And so we want people commenting because from those guests, I draw a winner and they must comment on all the posts. So after we go through that, it lasts from 9 o'clock to 9:25. We're sharing and talking and just having fun. At 9:25, we start going down into how to get started. What do they need to do? They need to tag the person that invited them. Remember that. And we start closing out the party and thanking people. And then we end our live. Super easy. And if you want to know more about how to broadcast from Zoom, I can do a separate video for that. But here is where the magic happens. Okay, so you end the live, and I have usually 2 or 3 following posts. One's about leaky gut. One is about the triplex video or the active video or whatever video you want to play. That's something they have to watch. And then I have a post that said, so you're ready. Now what? What do I do? And that goes through the different things. All right. Super simple for all those things, but the magic happens after the party. So I have always thought of these parties as, I'm a Southern girl. I love for people to come to my house. I love it. But with the weird times we live in, people can't go to other people's houses for whatever reason. But I still want you to feel like you've been to my house. And so I send the person that came a private message. Sometimes it's in a 3-way chat with the person that invited them. Sometimes it's not. It's just random, totally random. But I thank them for coming. If they were a winner, I let them know they won. And then I ask them if they heard something that they could relate to. Usually they say yes. And so we start that conversation of building a relationship about what they might need and how we can help them. If they're not interested, that's okay too. Those are the people that I ask them for advice. And I will say, I know you're not interested in these products, but could you give me some advice on something maybe I could do different next time? Oh, people love that. So there are lots of different avenues you can take with using this, and think of it as a tool. Plug in your team members, plug in your friends, plug in your family. I do 2 a week. I usually do Tuesdays and Thursdays. So if you would like to check it out, just let me know. And so I hope this is helpful. I know that it's kind of scary, and I will tell you the first one I did, it was terrible. There were so many technical problems, and I was really not on my game, and it was not a very good party. But keep going, get up and try again. These are working. Since we've started doing these pop-up parties, not only have I ranked up to Senior Ruby, but my team members have started seeing phenomenal growth. We are in massive momentum. I'm a speech therapist, and sometimes I don't talk correctly. I don't speak well sometimes. So we are in massive momentums, and it is strictly from these pop-up parties. So I know a lot of people say, well, do they really work? Yes, they really do. But you have to follow all pieces and put it together. You can't just host a pop-up party and expect things to happen afterwards. You have to reach out to people, build those relationships. We're in the relationship business, which is my love language. I love people and I love helping people. So if I can help you, or if you have questions, let me know. And I'll talk to you soon. See you later. Bye.